Hi. Hi. Who am I? I am the guy who comes to your house and helps you start your own family honesty times. You are surrounded by Americans just like me. You're surrounded by Americans who are prone to sadness. You're surrounded by Americans who are prone to suicide. You're surrounded by Americans who are prone to depression. You're surrounded by Americans who are prone to addiction and hopelessness and overdose of food and drugs. Some of it's just overdose on food. And you're surrounded by Americans that are prone to insanity. You and I are both surrounded by people that are on the verge of hurting. If there was a way to prevent all that stuff, sadness, suicide, depression, addiction, hopelessness, overdose of food or drugs, insanity, if there was a way of preventing that in your loved ones, would you work at it? I mean, would you knuckle down and make sure that you were working on preventing that stuff? If you could get help preventing all of those nasty things, would you accept the help? This is what I'm offering. I am offering to show up at your house, or for you to come to my house and begin fun little family honesty workshop throwdown times. Fun, playful. You don't have to confess or admit everything that you're going through, but you can have fun just taking a little time and checking in on what your loved ones have carrying in their hearts. We start out with this declaration. We're going to support and love each other. And when we hide stuff, it makes us physically sick and it makes us crazy. And we don't want to be sick and crazy. So we're going to share stuff. And then we say, even if you did something that would get you locked up, we're supporting you and we'll be there in the courtroom. So the way that we work together is fast and fun. There's no crosstalk. There's no problem solving during the little throwdown time. And you just get to learn how to do 2 little family honesty throwdown times a week. I mean, I needed this since I was 6 years old. There were things that I hid in my heart that happened at school that I never told anybody about. And if I had had adults around me saying, okay, your papa was late to work again and he might lose his job and he's kind of worried about that. When children hear parents talking about my bad in a way that's real and understandable, then the kids can come home and say, okay, something really weird happened at school. Or I have this friend who's not my friend anymore and I feel really bad about it and I feel like I need a peacemaker or a mediator. So anyhow, I mean, there's some details of we have little scripts and little ways to even introducing the things that are bothering us so that the others can know what we're going through. So this is what this is. I am Grandpa Honesty Guy. And the main thing is I want to give you free help starting little family honesty workshops in your home that you just run by yourself. I am not in the business of making money. I'm in the business of helping families like I never got helped. My dad was a kindergarten to 8th grade school psychologist. My mom was an RN that taught nursing, and she was a juvenile psych nurse in the big, tough inner city hospitals of Philadelphia. So I was raised in the how are you feeling counseling corner of the tribe, and this is my life work. So I am offering you free help. I will come and be a facilitator in your home, or you can come to my house. We can talk about that. And I will help you do the things that prevent all that junk, depression, suicide, obsession, addiction, hopelessness, all that stuff. So your place or my place. And the reason why are we doing this? To prevent depression and insanity and addiction in our loved ones, in our friends. to prevent. You can just get a friend group together and I will help you. And you can watch out for each other to prevent depression, insanity, and addiction in your friends, in your kids, and to help save your marriage and help save your family. So when are we going to do this? Right now, today, or as soon as possible. Let's just get it started. It's not complicated. You can look at my other videos. You can actually just look at my videos and do the stuff at home. You don't even need me. But sometimes it's really helpful to have, a guest or a stranger or a special witness coming into your house to get things started like this. Because, when we get familiar with one another, we kind of get little attitudes and things, and I don't want to do what they want me to do, and rah, 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 rah. So sometimes actually having a person come in from outside to just get things started, and then when we're working together, we can kind of discover which people in the group actually want to keep the ball rolling and say, okay, it's time for Family Honesty time. It's only 15 minutes. We're going to do it really quick and just check in on how everybody's feeling, and we'll be able to hear what's going on in people's hearts so there aren't going to be secrets and insanity and sickness and all that kind of stuff. So you can write to me at grandpahonestyguy@gmail.com. You can make a phone call to me. I would prefer a text first. Hi, I saw your video. Please contact me about facilitating a family honesty workshop. Here's my number, 863-262-8181. 863-262-8181. Of course, we can do this by video as well. And I am in Highland City, Florida, which is near precious, amazing Bartow in Polk County, in the center of Florida, just south of Lakeland. That's all. Thanks for listening. Write the info down. Check out Family Honesty Workshop on Facebook and YouTube, and do a search on Grandpa Honesty Guy Family Honesty Workshop. Do a Google search, Grandpa Honesty Guy Family Honesty Workshop, and you'll check out some of my videos, and you can just do it on your own. I want to help people stay out of the junk and be more happy in their lives and their families and everything. And I want to be a grandpa to everybody. I was actually a pleasure chaser, and I was not into kids. And at about 40 years old, I realized I'm one of the funnest daddies on the planet. I can teach kids how to live on the side of a mountain for a week and make a gourmet meal and build a British motorcycle and all this other kind of stuff. And I realized I need to be a grandpa to everybody. That includes you. Say hello.